Okay? If you trust in the divine, you work with the divine, then you know. You know they will. It doesn't matter what your creator faith is. It's divine universal law. The law of equivalent exchange, which is the true law of karma, in my opinion. Yeah, Five of Wands. What is it that you want to fight for? Something you love or something that hurt you in the past? That's what Spirit wants to know, whether you're spiritual or not. Again, this is a spiritual reading for soul guidance, so take it how it resonates for you. The Sun. What makes you truly happy? I mean, for some of you, if you are the leader in this group, not the King of Wands, but you are the King of Swords, it's time to shine your light. We also had the Star here, which is also an air archetype energy in the tarot. So, like, how do you want to show up? Do you want to fight everybody, or do you want to focus everything in your dreams and being successful in that way? Because I guarantee if you focus on what you love and you transmute pain into creativity, you will be highly successful if you can keep yourself locked into the vision and work on opening your heart, healing your heart. Joy will help you transmute the betrayal. That is a healthy way, and again, I'm not giving medical advice, so when I say healthy, I mean it is a way that you can really work through these things, okay? Perhaps it's through doing something that used to make you happy as a child, because the Sun card often represents the child and happiness. That's also like, it's a promise of really great things to come, and I believe we had the Wheel of Fortune. So I hope that helps. I believe we covered every single group here. This was a very interesting read. It seems like my readings have kind of veered from the mystical down to the mundane more in the last few readings. And that's kind of interesting. My tagline for my shop is from the mundane to the mystical, because I work with both, as most spiritual guides know is the way you keep a balance and success in your own life. And that is divinely protected and guided. And I show up for the collective to help them realize that they too can accomplish this temperance. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed that. I don't have any shop updates, but I was thinking I would pull an oracle card. However, this reading has been going for a very long time, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a full read. Sorry, guys. I've been trying to shorten these just a tiny bit. Not a lot, but just a tiny bit. But you know what I will do is pull a couple messages from the Cosmic Energy Oracle. Okay. And if you're interested in seeing some of the cards from this reading, I will use it as the thumbnail for this reading and also on the community post. I also cross-post that in my IG stories and my Pinterest. Those links are in the description box as well. Please give a like, a comment, share, leave a heart in the comments if you got this far. Wow, that is so cool. So, I didn't know there were 2 compassion cards in this deck. I just pulled both of them. And then the release card. So we have the first compassion card. Embrace others' differences, accept your own imperfections. I really feel like that's for the King of Swords, okay? Compassion is the warmth of the soul. Give it to others and yourself. And that's just for this entire group. If you want to work together and you're all passionate about something, focus on that passion. Don't focus on the past or where you've come from. Be in the current moment. Yeah, release these old energies, whatever you're going through, and that includes your fears, your doubts, and communicate about things so you can learn what you need to weed out. This is release past burdens and embrace new beginnings. I think, what was it, the King of Wands that got the 10 of Wands? I was talking about how you felt maybe like you've been carrying these burdens and that you need to seek compassion from others. And there's double emphasis here on compassion for this group or this dynamic, or again, this could be different aspects of yourself. We are multifaceted beings. We don't have to fit in a box. We don't have to stick to labels and stereotypes. explore your soul. Find out ways you can be more compassionate with yourself and compassionate with those around you. We are coming up, if you're watching this in real time, listening, whatever, we're coming up on a new moon in the next week. So we are in the waning moon phase. We are in a time of releasing and cutting out and healing and sitting still in the dark, right? And when you sit still, you can receive. You don't have to go into a full meditation practice. You can just sit somewhere and observe what's going on around you. And that could be anywhere. You just have to have the patience with yourself to be at ease not doing something. And I know that's hard for a lot of people in this world today. But let me tell you, a lot of the reasons that a lot of people that I have observed are not happy, successful, or focusing on what they love is because they don't slow down long enough. They're always stimulated by something, especially online, or communicating, or checking out through some kind of vice, right? That they're not in the present moment. They don't have a chance to catch their breath. And we have complete control over that. Sure, some of us have had to go through periods where we've worked more than one jobs, where we have a new big family, or we have a sick family member or pet and we have to dedicate extra time to nurturing, or our own health, something happens and we have to take care of ourselves. If you can find the peace in the middle of those storms, and have compassion with yourself and believe that you deserve a moment of pause, like the Hanged One over here, you can have greater perspectives. You can let go of what no longer serves you because you can pinpoint what is not necessary anymore. And that could be anything. Going inward doesn't have to be an elaborate spiritual journey every single time, though the more you meditate and have these mindful moments, the deeper you will go with it. But for the common person on these journeys, and in any place in life, mundane or mystical, if you don't have time to know yourself, how do you expect to know anybody else? In any relationship dynamic, in any facet, how do you have compassion for others if you don't even know who the heck you are? That's for somebody, that's not for everybody, that message. I want to pull one more here. One more oracle to close this out. Insight. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. I was telling y'all to sit back and pay attention to the other people in this, or pay attention to how you react in different aspects of yourself. Again, knowing yourself, sitting with yourself, or just being still enough to receive or release can bring you clarity, can bring you insight. And I believe I have a reading from, I want to say it was April, possibly March, called Insight Leads to Joy. That was one of the tarot quests from around that time, possibly March even. Check it out in the playlist. I feel like that's for somebody. Insight Leads to Joy. It could be connected to this. Again, timelines don't work in a linear fashion. Whenever you find something is when you're meant to find it. So thank you for joining this journey today. Thank you for being a part of the community if you choose to subscribe, if you already have subscribed. Thank you for following my work. For those of you that enjoy my other content where I do singing videos, channeled poems, poetry, prose. I appreciate you appreciating my creative expression. So on that note, express yourselves. And I hope you find the same love in yourself that I see is the potential in all of ourselves. Many blessings. This is Ellie, signing off.